The immune system. It's all the same? The immune system can in fact be broken down into two sub-immune systems, the innate immune system and the adaptive immune system. Although both the innate and adaptive immune systems are distinct from one another, they do interact and are often dependent on each other for the generation of an effective immune response. This is a concept that will be explored later on in the series. Independent of their individual functions, the innate and adaptive immune systems are crucial in maintaining homeostasis and preventing infection. So how do they do this? Put simply, both the innate and adaptive immune systems do this via the use of different cell types, each with specific protective functions, including B cells, neutrophils, T cells, and macrophages. So why have two types of immunity? To answer this question, it's important to look at the defining features of both immune systems side by side. The innate immune system is a fast immune system, while in contrast, the adaptive immune system is initially slower. As well as this, the innate immune system is a non-specific immune system, therefore only being able to recognise a small range of pathogenic molecules, or what we call antigens. Conversely, the adaptive immune system is a highly specific immune system and develops specificity over time. Lastly, cells from the innate immune system display no ability to remember microorganisms they have been exposed to before, while the adaptive immune system can develop cells with memory capacity. So why are these defining features important? Well, let's take each one by one. As stated before, the innate immune system is a fast immune system, and as a result, is the body's first line of defence against microorganisms, therefore helping in their rapid clearance. Due to the adaptive immune system being initially slow in its response, it is the body's second line of defence and takes time to develop. Now let's look at non-specificity versus specificity. Remember, the innate immune system is a non-specific immune system. This means that innate cells can recognise only a narrow range of molecules that we call antigens present on the surface of microorganisms. For example, in the case of these two bacteria, cells from the innate immune system would only be able to recognise the blue box antigen with little diversity for any other antigens. The innate immune system recognises these antigens via receptors called toll-like receptors. In contrast, the adaptive immune system, or the highly specific immune system, comprises cells with receptors specific for many different antigens. This means that adaptive cells are able to recognise and react to many different microorganism types. Adaptive cells do this via highly specific and diverse receptors called T cell receptors and B cell receptors. Lastly, let's look at no memory versus memory. Being the non-specific immune system, innate cells are unable to form memory compartments. As such, they lack the capacity to remember microorganisms they may have encountered before. In contrast, although initially slower, adaptive immune cells are able to form memory compartments. This means that adaptive cells specific for microorganisms exist in our bodies for months to years after being exposed to an infection. As such, these cells can respond rapidly whenever infection with the same microorganism occurs again. In summary, the immune system can be divided into the innate and adaptive arms. Cells from both arms comprise specific characteristics important for their function. Innate cells recognise microbial antigens via toll-like receptors and pathogen recognition receptors. Adaptive cells recognise microbial antigens via T cell and B cell receptors.